Now we will do Shomenuchi Ikkyo Omote. Here too, the way Shomenuchi was done in the past and our way of doing it are very different. I would like to explain and demonstrate the technique. This is how we execute Ikkyo Omote. This is how it is done generally. They open and enter like this. This is a good way of doing it, but I think there are people who step forward this way. This is very dangerous. At present, the technique is often done this way, especially in executing empty-handed techniques. Practice which ignores the possibility of punches and kicks is not of value. So in our way of executing this technique, we treat the attack as if it were a punch. So we already have to have entered here when the opponent's body comes. Of course, he cannot reach me with either hand. This is the way irimi is done. This is the way it is done from the front angle. So when he punches, we enter like this. In a real situation, we would do this. Then we strike here. This is our method of training. Naturally, this can be directly applied to the Ken and Jo. Aikido techniques, as I mentioned before, can be adapted to the Ken and Jo. You must be able to use whatever weapon you have, be it a Ken or Jo. Aikido must encompass all forms of Budo to be authentic. Once again, Shomenuchi. This is how we execute the movement. Next, we will move on to Ikkyo Ura techniques. This is how the technique is usually done. Once again, it is usually done like this. Here again, this is dangerous. So we do it from this position. We can at any time execute these atemi. So we enter like this. So we execute this technique like this. This is the form. In the case of a punch, Naturally, we execute anatemi here.
はい。これはそのまんま入らなきゃいけない。
We can't enter from this position, so we enter like this.
今の場合
In this case, while entering like this, we can execute a strike from this position.
それを
We do it this way. Once again.